Hello folks, we are making the second part of the video as we promised, and we're looking at the Euro USA dollar on a 5-minute chart. If you guys haven't watched our previous video, you can go ahead and watch that video first, because there is something you might want to learn before you go and watch this one. But basically, a quick overview. As you can see, we already have the green and the yellow moving averages on our chart. Also, in your bottom right corner, you can see our indicator, which indicates the power of the trend, and it shows us as a percentage. So we have now it's 45%, and then we have the trend down. Basically, why we were taking all these trades, the reason for that, as you can see, the price was like bouncing in the green moving average, and also we were following the trend, so that gave us the opportunity to short this to take these short sells. Also, like you probably know from the previous video, we are following the higher time frame trend, so that's why we were opening this trade. And now I'm showing you, as you can see, we're opening another position, and actually it's really interesting, because you're probably gonna be confused, or you're gonna be wondering why are we opening this trade right now, because since you see actually the price is reaching the yellow moving average, then we don't have any power of the trend. We have a 0%. It says even wait. Basically it's kind of confusing for you right now, but I'm gonna explain the reason why we took this trade. Basically the reason for that, guys, is I'm gonna say again, if you haven't watched our previous videos, we have videos that are showing scalping strategies, and then we have strategies that showing longer time frame trading. And actually, I want to mention before I go ahead and explain why we took this trade here. Before you guys become good at scalping, you should learn the basics of trading, and you have to be really experienced to be able to make those quick money. You have to know a lot about the trading before you're gonna be able to do that. So there is a lot to be said about this particular trade, but basically, as you can see, the price was breaking through the green moving average, and then it came to the yellow one. And as we mentioned in our previous videos, the yellow one means that our trade is more riskier. We have to pay attention in those zones. So this one was riskier trade, but you can see the bearish candle. So basically here we have the engulfing candle, and we have bounce from the yellow moving average. As you can see, we open we got into this trade with not as big lot as we usually like to enter, but as I said, it's a little riskier, so that's why we took this trade with little lower lot. Also, as you can see, we set our stop loss. We were talking about that usually we don't use stop loss when we are scalping, but the market is really volatile, so we like to use a stop loss when the market the market conditions are like that. So as you can see, we have it set, and we're waiting for the price to see what is gonna happen, and we're gonna be reacting, because we always stay in front of the computer when we do scalping, guys. So this is something you have to know. And especially we have no trend, we don't have any power of the trend, so this is something that says that it's riskier, so you better be more cautious than usual. So let's see how the price is gonna move. As you can see, we are moving in a profit, which is really nice movement. We like that, and we mentioned before, and by the way, I'm forwarding the video so you guys don't have to wait every single candle to close, and we actually opened another trade And the first trade we opened, we moved our stop loss on profit. So basically we secure some profits already. We talk about that a lot. We always try to secure our profits by moving our stop loss into a profit. Also, you see that we set the new position that we opened. We set the stop loss. That's what we do when I'm repeating myself, but I want you to remember this. Every time the market is more volatile, and really depends in what time you guys trade. The trading session, if you're trading the Asian session or you're trading the European session, or when there is another session opening, let's say you're trading between the European and the US session. Sometimes there is a big movement when another stock market is opening, and that's the reason we like to use those stop loss sometimes. And about the profits, I mentioned we moved our stop loss on profit. We always like to do that because we like to bring profit to the table every single time we trade. Guys, you feel more comfortable, more confident every time you're in a profit. It could be small, but nobody's gonna knock on the door and bring you money to you, right? So this is important to get used to that. And why do we keep actually the first trade still on? Basically, you can see the power of the trend now. It's 45%. We have a downtrend. We're following the higher time frame trend. So this basically brings us to a lot of confidence. Brings us a lot of confidence that this trade would be profitable. And I want to draw this zone here for you, so you can see how the price break through the previous low. It breaks through, came back to test the zone, and now it's going back down. So we feel good about this trade. Now, why do we close? I forward the video again. Why do we close these trades? Because we closed both of the trades. So you see the power of the trend. It's a downtrend. We have the break of this zone. Well, basically, the reason why we closed this trade is the first one was in a really nice profit anyways. So that's why we closed it. We didn't want to get too greedy. And as I mentioned in the previous videos, basically scalping, guys, you go for just very few pips and you stay for 35 to 40 minutes. That's the most. But now this is actually, you're seeing a trade. This is from the next day, because I didn't want to, guys, keep you wait for the next day. And there was no other opportunities, actually, really good opportunities. So basically, this is the next day. We have opened another trade. You see the power of the trend is 70%. Now it's 45%, but still that's a really nice percentage. That's what we like to see. It's a nice downtrend, 45%. And we have our stop loss set. As you can see, we have our stop loss set right above the price becoming to get really bearish. You can see right here. Basically, you can put it a few pips above the zone where we put our stop loss. But we are actually really staying in front of the computer. We're watching our positions, so it's not really necessary. But in case, as I mentioned before, right now the markets are pretty crazy, so we feel more secure. Even if a news pop or something happens, we're gonna guarantee that we're not gonna lose a lot on this particular trade. But let's see how the price is going right now. As you can see, we're barely in any profit. So, but the power of the trend and everything looks really nice. And we are a few hours later, guys. A few hours, yeah. I know we're showing scalping, but this is again, I'm gonna repeat. You have to learn how to trade, and basically there is reasons why sometimes scalping is turning to day trading, because we see opportunities. As you can see, we have bunch of opportunities to enter the trade again, which we didn't do. we kept our first position. As you can see, the price came back here. Basically, it came back where the we originally opened our position. It tested this zone and then it went back. We moved our stop loss into a profit and let the price run. We are already in a really nice profit. The trend is looking good. The price is under the green moving average. We have the 35% sell power, and also we have a downtrend. We're also looking at the higher time frame, which confirms the trend. So we feel really comfortable with keeping this trade. But as we're probably getting annoyed to repeat that, but it's really important, we like to close our trades and not try to take all the profits that's into the particular trend. And especially here right now when we are recording this video is almost 8 o'clock, and we don't want to get like too late. And this is something that you guys should learn. This is as a pro tip actually. Try when you're trading to close your positions around 8 or 9 o'clock, or if it's possible, because if you keep your positions open, doesn't matter if they're in profit or if you're losing, you're not gonna be able to sleep very well. And psychology, if we're talking about psychology here, it's really important for you to get a nice rest, get a good sleep, and on the next day try to take the new opportunity, try to see. Actually, by the way, I'm closing this position. Try to enter again. It might actually the price make a correction and you get a better entry and then make even better profits. So try to rest, learn how to rest, and try to just close your positions overnight. Don't keep them if it's possible, of course. But that's pretty much it about this video, guys. I really hope you enjoy it. I hope you liked it, and if you liked it, please hit the like button, and you can subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so. That really helps us, guys, to make more good videos, and I really hope you enjoy watching our videos, and we help you even a little bit. If that if we're helping you, that means the world to us. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next videos. Bye bye.